Hello, and welcome back to my Let's Play Magic the Gathering series, where I try to learn how to play Magic the Gathering from scratch. This episode, we're going to be working on the color green. Now, I did start with a deck from the starter kit for Modern Green, but I can't really decipher it all that well. Um, I did figure out how poison works, so I did a little trade with Deep Squid, who told me on Reddit to basically message him and try and get some cards. So I ended up getting some cards and stuff off of him, and he explained a little bit how this infect thing works, and it seems interesting, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. So I ended up just making my own. One of the cards that I got from him was I think like this thing here, where whenever you cast an elf spell, you can create a 1/1 green elf. And I got Elven Ambush as well, where you make more elves. And then I have this thing that gives my elves +1/+1. So you can see the theme is everything in here is elf. Like they're all elves. So that's what I'm going to go for tonight. I'm recording a little bit late here. I had an accident today where I was trying to leave my home and I slipped on the snowy steps. My feet flew out from under me, and boy, did I get hurt. Um, we're going to create the game. I ended up having to go to the doctor and get x-rays to see if I had broken ribs. Turns out I don't have any broken ribs, uh, just bruised, they say. But my hip is my whole hip, like to my butt, is like black and blue. My lower back hurts. Like I can't take a full breath with my ribs. My ribs are still hurting. So I've been putting this off tonight until I felt a little bit better, which I don't feel particularly better, but here I am anyway, because I do like doing this. And, if anyone's watching these, I appreciate you so much, more than you can know. I need to tell this guy that I'm new. Hello, I'm new to Magic, just learning. Please be patient. I'm recording for my YouTube channel. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. We got an elf. We have another elf. We have another elf. This is actually a really good hand, so we're going to keep it. Yep. So we'll play out a forest. We'll play out this thing, and this thing gets bigger as we go. So this should give me an extra elf. Search over for basic land. So he's going to get land. Okay. So yeah, I've had a decent couple of days in terms of Magic. I got some new cards. I've been learning a little bit more. I'm starting to understand the game a little bit better. So that's going to be bigger. Cool. I did get some cards from another person, some more cards. They basically just opened up a trade with me and said, take, whatever cards are in this folder. So I ended up doing that. When I was trading with Deep Squid, I wasted probably an hour of his time as I was carefully reading through um, like every card that I could find. Okay. So he killed my guy. That's fine, because we have this card here. So I'm going to hold off on playing this one in order to play this one and this one. And then next turn, when I play my perfect card, all of this stuff will get bigger. So it should be fun. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. But we'll play 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what's happening. But we're going to swing in with this, and this, and this, because these have death touch. So if he blocks it, he'll die. If he blocks this, he'll trade. Well, he'll trade with any of these, but you see what I'm talking about. I was also trying to build um, a two-color deck. I'm preparing for so far we've gone through every color. Okay. Yep. So far this is every color now. So we've gone through red, blue, black, white, and now green. So next I'm going to start going through two colors. This guy's casting something big. So I started working on. Okay, that thing's pretty big. So we're just going to swing in with both of these and this, because if he comes over here and blocks this, we can make a new one. So the two colors I was looking at were green and white. And I picked up like an enchantment boosting card from Deep Squid, where it's like every time you use an enchantment, um, you draw a card. We're going to make another warrior. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. All right, it's a forest. So we're going to swing in with that. So we'll lose a warrior, and we do 4 damage, and we can make a new warrior to replace it. It's pretty cool. So now we'll use this thing here, and we get another warrior as a replacement. We'll play that and go. If he doesn't have a way to kill all my stuff, this could be a really good turn. What does he have? I wish I had a deck that had really powerful cards like this. This is like 5/5. This is a 7/7. I don't think we've ever had a monster that big. Okay. Well, those are dead. The question is, can we win? So we'll make another warrior. Okay, we can attack in. So 1, 2, 3. At least something's getting by. He's going to kill off 2 of my guys. Okay. Interesting. And then we play this, and it gets a bonus because something died, which doesn't matter a whole lot because like I'm still a lot smaller than him, and this thing has death touch on it anyway. But this gives me 4 guys that I can attack with safely. I don't want to attack with this because it's generating basically like double value. And this thing here is just creating just more elves. If I draw another one of this, it's going to be really gross. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a color creature other than Aragorn, company leader, put your choice of a counter from among first strike. I don't want any of it. Okay. All right. So all your stuff is stronger. I don't know why that pops up. It says it's black. Okay. That's a good card. Yep. We'll make another elf, and we'll draw a free card. Uh, okay, forest. So what we will do is we'll attack with all of this stuff. Huh. Actually, let's hold off. No. We'll attack with just the death touched guy. He has to block it because it's 3 strength, and he's going to lose something to do it. Okay, then we make another forest, and we'll have a bunch of elves we can attack with next turn. We'll have, if nothing weird happens, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we make another elf. Okay, well that's not great. Man, he's cast a lot of that spell. He's attacking me. Why? Well, I can. Oh, hey, we won. I think he realized. We won a game with our elves. Awesome. Okay. Um. Well, let's do it again. So I've managed to luckily avoid my tradition of sneezing um, as soon as I start the stream this time around. And I say luckily because whenever I sneeze or cough or laugh too hard, it really my ribs are really hurting. It's not a pretty thing. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and write up my little uh, hello. I am new to Magic, learning to play. Uh, please be patient, and I'm recording for my YouTube channel. All right, I'm gonna copy that. All right. Yep, I'll go first. Oh no, we have no land. So we'll paste and keep, because if I get one land, I'm gonna be off to the races. So we'll get rid of one of these. So we'll do this, and we'll go. If we get one land, all we need is one, and we still have a one mana thing we can do next turn. Okay. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a colorless card from among them and put it into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So it's like tracking for Hearthstone. Okay. A land would be fantastic here, but we can live without it for another turn. Come on, another land. Nope, but we're okay. Now next turn, we could be in some trouble. If we get a land next turn, we're going to play this elf that draws a card. That way we have a better shot at getting the last land we need for this card here. We really only need, I think, 4 land ever. Yeah, for this thing and this card here, which gives me a bunch of elves. This is a laggy program, isn't it? What is that? It's strong. Oh no. Okay, well, I want to swing with the death touch. Even though it didn't give me a land, at least it gave me another creature I can use, another monster creature minion. Yeah, the first hand I drew had no land at all. Maybe I need one more forest in here? I could get rid of this renegade and add a forest. What is that? Deck contains versions of your card. What? There. Anyway, let's sorry. All right. We just need one more land, please. Okay, that's a it's an artifact. We have a elf in our deck that kills artifacts. Oh boy. Okay. Yep, we're in some trouble. It's a lizard, so it's not a vampire. Oh boy, we need another forest, or else this is going to be going to get real ugly. So with 23 land in the deck now, that's a lot of land. But we have like a really good card here. This is it's only 2 mana. It's a 4/3, but I have to cast another green spell before I can use it. But all my cards are green. Okay, come on. Come on, give me something good. Forest, please. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's get an Elvish Visionary. Hoping for another forest. Nope. But that's okay, because we can still attack with this. In the Druid we have in hand here, I can use it to get mana. So if I don't get another land, I'll play this. That'll give me the 3 mana to start casting all these perfects. So we'll see. He's only down to 16 life, and is a bunch of land. He lost one of them. Okay. I'm just gonna let him hit me. It's only 2 damage. Alright, so we're gonna play out this. My pelt collectors get bigger, which means they'll kill that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Start swinging. And then next turn, everything gets bigger. Another land would be really nice. Like a couple more land would be really nice. So I could do 2 things at once. I could do this plus this. Or this and also this and still use the ability on it. So he has a little guy he can use to block with. And I can't attack it anymore. Those guys are 3/3s. Okay, he's got more blockers. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get through now. Hmm, this guy's got bigger. Bummer. Wow, and even bigger. 5/5. He's got a bunch of these little dudes. Whenever one or more counters are put on this thing, you may create a colorless spawn, sacrifice this creature, add mana, colorless mana. Whenever a creature dies, put a +1 counter on equipped creature. Oh, he can just make he can just be infinitely big. You sacrifice this, you put +1 on this, and that makes another one. Okay, well, um, GG. Okay, well, that's interesting. Kind of weird. I didn't expect that, but I had nothing I could do to stop it anyway. All right, let's go for one more, maybe. Yeah, we'll do one more. And then I will show you, actually, I can do that right now. I'll show you what I was working on here for the enchantment deck. So I picked up some of these from the free bots. These say enchantment spells I cast cost one less to cast. And then I've got like this thing here. It's a sheep, but it's an enchantment sheep. And I gain a life in my upkeep, but it's like big. It's a 0/5. So I can use it to protect myself. And it's only 2 mana for 0/5. It's only 1 mana if I have this thing in play. And then this thing here gets rid of a target for me. This here draws a card when I use an enchantment spell. This gets +1/+1 for each enchantment on the battlefield, so it could get really big. This thing here, it's also be a good blocker. You play with the top card of your library revealed. You can play lands from the top of your library. So like that, use that to get lands away from your next draw. And then this also gains life. This is another one where we use an enchantment. You draw a card. This cat soldier, when enchantment I control enters, I create a 2/2 white cat creature token. If that enchantment is an aura, you can attach it to the token. I don't think we have any auras, but every time we play an enchantment, we get a cat. We have this. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays X for each creature, and X is the number of enchantments you control. So if I've got one of this and one of this, and I think this counts itself, they have to pay 3 mana just to attack me. And then this thing here, I can exile permanents with it, but I have to play an enchantment and then it'll exile something. And then this here, this is a way. It's like a mana battery. You can store extra mana in there if you got some like left over. And the cool thing is when it's empty, it goes back to your hand. So you could like empty it out to cast this thing. And then once this is in play, you put this back into play with, putting mana back into it again to like bank it, and you get a cat creature for doing so. Now, I didn't actually put any land into this yet because I was still working on it when I decided to fire this up. But I'm really proud of the fact that most of what we have here is like 4 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards. It looks pretty uniform. I got distracted trying to work on my elf deck. Alright, so we need land. So this is a two-color deck, which means I need two-color lands. I did get some land from a trade. So we put that in the deck. We put these in the deck. We can... Oh, it's all the same card. Alright, well, not doing that. Okay. Um, I don't know what any of this land does. Enters tapped. When this enters scry one, I like scry, so we'll do that. This is land. As it enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't enter, it's tapped. Alright, well, I don't want to pay life, so enters tapped. See, this does the same thing, but you don't pay 2 life. This enters tapped. Anyway, that's a lot of two-color land. So maybe we just go with... Yeah, I don't know. I got a bunch of these cards from people, but I don't know what most of them do. That's nice. Gain a life, so we'll do 4 of those. And then we'll put in, I need 10 more cards, so like 5 forests. Look at that one. So we'll do 4, 5, and 5 plains. That's really nice. We don't have 5 of those. Look at that. I wish we had more than that. This one here is nice. So we'll do 4 and 5. So it brings us up to the 22 land. Yeah, I don't know. Seems kind of cool. Has anyone jumped into this game yet? No, they haven't. So that'll probably be the next thing we start working on is two-color decks. I don't have any clues about what I could do for other color combinations, like white and red or something. The reason why I jumped on this theme here is because I got this in a trade, and I said, well, there's like a thing for me to figure out how to do. All right, one land again. So I'm gonna mulligan. There we go. We'll keep that. I'm recording for my YouTube channel, by the way. I'm new to Magic. He's got a YouTube as well. So he is YouTube Jetto. TT the Jetto. So if anyone wants to go over there and check out his channel, you should do so. Yeah, I've been trying to be cool and just have fun trying out new things. All right. We need another cheap thing to play with this. So I can't stop him right now. So we can't play that yet. So we'll just attack with our pelt collector because we can't block with it anyway. So we might as well get in that 1 damage. And not not that anyone will see, but I shouted you out. This video will be live till tomorrow morning. Alrighty. So the good news is when we play this thing, we'll make our pelt collector bigger. And we can maybe use this to block the goblin. Sorry, he's going after me. Alright, but yeah, I don't even know like what the other color combinations do. I think alrighty. So we're gonna play out the sage. And we got nothing to blow up. So we're just gonna hang them back for the moment, because we're getting our butts kicked here. Alrighty. I wonder what's on my Discord there. I see I got a message. People have been checking in on me. Because I fell down and went boom today. Alright, she's killing everything I own over here. Alright, let's go. Let's try to block the goblin. This thing's too big. This is I think I put that in my red deck originally. Alright. Well, we'll do a pelt collector. That's actually the perfect card for us because we can do this. There we go. Look at that. Lovely. That is such a strong card. A 4/3 for just 2 mana. Alright, he's attacking me some more. Fair enough. Will this work? Yes, it does. Alright, so I'm going to attack him. Oh, yeah, he kills me. Yep, it's over. Oh, well. That's how I wish the red deck I built could have played, but I don't think I ever really stood a chance there. I only had him 15 life. He just had too much damage going directly to me. Alright, so red white. Let's look at like the 2-color cards and see what red white's trying to. Look at all these lands I got. I have options here. Maybe I should have been doing 2-color things from the very beginning. Okay. Oh, that's the land. What am I doing? Okay, let's look at. I was wondering. I was like, why don't I have any like creatures or monsters or anything? Come on, that are red white. There they go. Look at all this stuff. Okay, so that's red green. Like, why does it show me this? Red black, red blue. I don't want to see this. I want to see red white. There it is. Okay. So starting at the top, uh, so you can search for an alpine watchdog or a card named Ingenus Cur. Um, I don't know. So then we got this thing, haste. When this attacks, if two or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Yeah, I don't really know. Well, what I'll have to do is off camera, so I'm not wasting everyone's time doing this. I'll take a look at like all of this stuff and try and figure out something I can do. But for so tomorrow, I'm going to try this enchantment stuff. I get a lot of life gain in here to keep me alive, and then I can draw a bunch of cards and hopefully create some cats, and then go from there. And then that'll be probably tomorrow's deck, and then I'll maybe work on like a perspective red white or like white blue. I don't even know. I don't know what colors are good together. Some of these are probably pretty poor. I'm not sure if I've seen anyone playing white blue together. So it's just a 2/2 guy. It's a charm. You choose one creatures you control gain lifelink. That's nice. Draw a card. This spell can't be counter target non-creature spell. Okay. Well, I'll worry about that tomorrow. For now, I'm going to say good night to everybody. I'll see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with me.